Hi. It's been a while. Have you been? So today, in an odd an odd twist of fate, I ended up back at my local station today. What happened today? The verdict in the Casey Anthony trial came down. Now, if you've been living under a rock or in a foreign country, you're probably better off because we were bombarded with this news all over this damn country. All over it. Casey Anthony is a 25-year-old woman. Sociopath is more like it. And in 2008, her daughter was found murdered. Her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee, was found murdered in a Florida swamp. Now, who done it? Anybody would think that Casey did it because she did not report her daughter missing for 31 days and was out partying in that period of time. Now, if your daughter's missing for 31 days and you don't report it and you're partying, that screams shady behavior. Big profile case, the state of Florida versus Casey Marie Anthony. Every little shred of evidence, all the circumstantial evidence saying, Casey, you did it. You did it. And what happens today? Acquitted. Now, I'm crowding around all my work buddies that I haven't seen in months, and we're all watching this. And they're like, Gina, what do you think? Guilty or innocent? Guilty or not guilty? And I said, I hate to say it, but I think she's gonna walk. I really do. And I'll tell you why. The prosecution fucked this shit up. The prosecution legitimately said Casey Anthony took duct tape and put it over her daughter's nose and suffocated her. There was no evidence to back that up. What the prosecution kept trying to do was they were playing off the media stereotyping and pretty much, the normal stereotype after you hear a case about this. A case like this, you want to hang the mother. You want, tar and feather, pitchforks chasing her out of town. I will be revenged. That sort of mentality. They were painting this horrible portrait of this woman. Now, granted, she's a pretty horrible person. Inside and out, you know. That's just how it is. But in a court of law, that's not gonna work. It's like, hey, prosecutors, everybody watching this trial knows how much of a shit-eating C-word Casey Anthony is. Everybody knows it. You're not telling us anything we don't know. What a court needs is hard evidence about how poor little Kaylee was killed. And they didn't prove it. They didn't. I have to watch this. People can tell me all they want saying, oh, why you have to pay attention to it? Why not just ignore it? Because I can't. It's my job to write about it. I have to write about it like that. I can't just be like, no, I'm not doing that. I'll get fired. So yes, I was watching the entire trial. And I'm not kidding, a week ago, I just said, no, she's gonna walk. She's gonna walk. I'm not defending the defense case. I mean, that fucking Baez, Jose Baez, whatever the fuck. He's like the definition of a shyster, you know what I mean? Oh, what a fucking scumbag that guy is. Their defense was just as weak. But obviously, everybody's gonna be gunning for the prosecution. People wanted to see this woman dead because it hits home in such a way, because any woman out there that has a child could tell you, oh, if my daughter or my son goes missing for 10 minutes, I'm freaking out. And Casey said, 31 days, I haven't seen my daughter. It's always good to have that passion and to react strongly to something like this, but obviously our judicial system is not messed up. People saw a reasonable doubt. Now, before you accuse me of thinking that Casey is innocent, I don't. I know that she did it. I look at that woman, I say, bitch, you know you killed your daughter. You know you did. We know you did. The world knows you did. But you're gonna walk. It's like with OJ. Folks, come on. There's not one person that can tell me OJ didn't do it. Come on. We all know he did it. We all know. But that's the thing. She's gonna have to live with that. She's gonna have to live with the knowledge that her child will never come back. And it's fucking heartbreaking. Could you see these pictures of this beautiful little girl that didn't do anything? She didn't do a thing. And her life is snuffed out. Why? For what reason? We'll never know the answer to that question. Nobody is ever going to know what the fuck happened. But I can say with all certainty that that family is fucked up. And this whole media circus was just fucked up. Everything about it, all the attention paid to it, people fighting each other to get in the courtroom. It's sick. It's sickening. Biggest tragedy that can come out of this is that people forgot what the whole case was about. There's a 2-year-old dead. A 2-year-old. What could a 2-year-old have possibly done? It's so sad. And you and I know it sucks. It sucks that you may not have felt justice had been done. I personally felt like somebody gave me an ice cream sundae and then ripped it away from me, shoved it down his pants, and danced away. That's how I felt when the friggin' verdict came down. I was like, rude. The one thing that everybody can agree on is this whole case was a big fuck up from start to finish. But think about it this way. For the rest of Casey's life, people are gonna be like, dude, come on, you did it. Dude, you bitch. Come on, what the fuck? Just like with OJ, everybody knew OJ did it. Even if you say you didn't do it, you know, come on. And the thing is, there is such a thing as karma. It exists. It really, truly exists. Because OJ's in jail right now. 33 to life for being a douchebag. But in the end of it all, I really do believe that there are two sets of people in this world. People that could be defense lawyers and people that could not be defense lawyers. I know that I couldn't be a defense lawyer. If I was a defense lawyer and they handed me the Casey Anthony case, I'd be like, fuck off, no fucking way. Come on, this bitch did it. If there is any good that could come of this, I hope that people, understand, how the law process works more. So things like this maybe don't happen, like the next generation of lawyers will prevent some fucking asshole like Casey Anthony walking around on the streets. I don't know. I'd say lock her up, throw away the key. I don't give a shit. Fuck her. You'll get yours, Casey. Heed my words. And with that, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, bitches.